Well, I've seen the lineup, and I must say he has put a very offensive lineup, and I'm confident with the lineup that he has put to say we'll be able to get the result. I think what we need to focus on is to get maximum points, get more than 2 goals, even 3 goals, to make sure that when we go away to Liberia, it's just an academic exercise.
Anthony, you've heard the fellow South Africans talking about Bafana winning tonight. Yourself, they were talking about the support. How do you think the support in terms of the Liberian players, in terms of, because they were talking about the 12th player. Now we have a team from Liberia playing away and seeing the stadium not being full. Psychologically, could that benefit the Liberian national team?
For sure. I think the Liberians here, they are more than the South African at the stadium now. You talk about support. Before coming to the stadium, the president of the country, George Weah, he spoke to the players, so they are highly motivated. We are here to play football and win. I like it. They should continue to hope, because Liberia, we are not here to hope, because any result from here, a draw or a win for us, is a bonus. Ivory Coast is our neighbor. It's about time for us to play in the Nation Cup. South Africa is very far. It's very far, almost 14 hours. So they should just stay in South Africa and forget about the Nation Cup. Thank you.
I'm sure you've been taking some intel to your national team about the South Africans. What have you told them?
Since this coach came on board, we've been having conversation. I've been sending him videos. The good thing about it, Bafana got 8 players from Mamelodi Sundowns. These are guys that I play with. I know them very well. So Tamazwani, the Persita, who I was on Sundowns team when Percy graduated to the senior national team level. He's doing very well. I told the coaches about them already. I don't want to put the secret outside now.
It's time for score predictions before we end off. Bota, let me start with you.
You're shaking already.
I'm not shaking. I'm confident. Today we are winning. The score is going to be 3-0. We don't give them anything. They go home with 0. When you get to them, we give them 2 again. The score is going to be 5 aggregate, both away and home.
We'll get 2 goals, 1 for Pesitao and 1 for Tembazwane. That's my prediction.
1-0. You know what the reason why I said 1 can have? If we beat Bafana 1 today, people are going to go, oh, we have Persita, we have Foster, we couldn't score 1 on Liberia, they will scratch their head. So Liberia going to be the 1-0 today. Take my word to the bank.
Well, Nandi, you've heard it. The score predictions too, saying Bafana are going to be victorious. Of course, as expected, Anthony Lafort is going with Liberia. So we will see in a couple of minutes.
So we're all still trying to figure out what happened during that match, but I believe it was even more of a circus after the match. What happened?
Nandi, evening drama here at Orlando Stadium. Yes, drama on the field and also off the field. You said about on the field where Bafana's unexpected result, playing to a 2-2 draw against Minos Liberia. I mean, the disappointing fact is the fact that Bafana led 2-0 at half time, only to allow Liberia to come back and score 2 goals and take a vital point away from home ahead of that return leg in Monrovia next Tuesday. But as per usual, the drama continued during the post-match, because as you can remember, Nandi, after the match, we speak to the coaches, we hear their thoughts on the match. The Liberia coach came and addressed us as expected, but when the Bafana coach Hugo Bros was about to address us, they sent the assistant coach Helman Mkelele, and surprisingly we were surprised, because we expect Hugo Bros to address us as per norm, especially with the fact that only the assistant coach can only address the media after the match when he was sent off during the game. But Hugo Bros, as much as we believed he was not sent off, we expected him to address us, only to find Helman Mkelele. But different members of the media, including myself, we were very strong to tell the SAFA officials that we are not going to allow Helman Mkelele to address us. We chanted, Hugo Bros must come and address us. After a few minutes, Hugo Bros came. We were happy and thinking that we are going to get at least some feedback on the match. This game, like we said throughout the day, and this was a crucial game, especially playing at home. It was a must-win for the nation, especially with the hopes of us qualifying for AFCON. Only for Hugo Bros coming to the press conference a few minutes later to tell us that he's sorry, he's angry, he's not going to answer our questions, and that was it. And then he left, much to the disappointment, as you can imagine, Nandi.
That is very disappointing, Tsepo Tabane, indeed, because, I mean, when you become a head coach, you absolutely know that you're going to be in the hot seat, and he accepted this job. He made some promises, but good on you, journalists, for, insisting that he come through.
That was the first question we asked. At least we should have been given a valid reason. Why is the coach, Hugo Bros, not addressing us? They were also all over the place in terms of answering, only for Hugo Bros to come and say a few things, that he's sorry, he's angry, he's not fine, we must understand because of the result. So he's not going to address us, and then he's just up and left. I mean, it's disappointing, because football is about winning. Like I said, it's about drawing, it's about losing at the same time. Whatever happens, you must come and address us. We want to hear your thoughts. I mean, there were a lot of questions that we had about the game, but it's unfortunate that Hugo Bros did not address us, which I think is very, very unprofessional from Hugo Bros.
Yeah, I mean, if the coach can't keep it together, what on earth do we expect the fans to do? Tsepo, before I let you go, just very quickly, what does this mean then for the AFCON qualifier in terms of whether Bafana can still make it happen?
I mean, for Liberia, I think they are the winners today after the draw, because now it blows the group wide open. What we know, there's 3 teams. Morocco at the top, already qualified. Second is South Africa, with Liberia third, because both the South African and Liberia, they have a point each. The next match is going to be massive, because Liberia are going to be hosting South Africa on Tuesday. And after the match, we spoke to the coach, was very, very confident that he did not expect his team to come back from 2 goals down. He said that is a big motivation factor for them, especially now they are going to be playing at home. He believes that his team is going to qualify for next year's AFCON. So it blows the group wide open in terms of the 2 nations. It remains to be seen how Bafana are going to come back from this disappointment. It's a huge disappointment. You cannot play at home, playing against Minos, scored 2 goals first half, and they missed a number of opportunities during the game, and only to end up receiving a draw. Hence, Hugo Bros, his disappointment. But he should have, the fact of the matter is that he should have addressed us. Very unprofessional.
He absolutely should have addressed the media at Tsepo Tabane. There's no question about that. Thank you so much.
The build-up was slow at the back. My mistake decision-making, Foster. And going to the game, all in all, first half we tried South Africa. It was individual brilliant. Not good, the team was doing very well, but it was better. Individual brilliant, Chuwaku or Foster did very well. But second half, going to the game, I'm a sub, meaning Ayazi, Lega, check out Mshishi.
But second half, what happened? There was no more going up. We are clearly learning, because now he needs to work. This guy now, and especially the number 2 Ongenile, second half, he was second. I don't know, Mr. K.
What fundamentally what happened with the tactics in this game? So, because yes, we watched the game and we could see that we were playing against an APC Mosepe League team in the first 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's really very clear.
Yeah.
If you watch our halftime videos, Sukuluma and Yoga feel, because it was that.
Yeah.
They were so weak, they were shit. Fundamentally, what was the problem with us in terms of our shape, our setup? in the second half that we could not do this.
The national team head coach made a statement before the game against Bafana Bafana. Hear him out.
I'm very confident of my team. What I believe in football is we have 3 results: a win, a loss, and a draw. No matter what happens at the end of the day, one have to stand. So we are here to compete, and we are not coming to be afraid of South Africa. No. We have 13 our bed, and we are here to play, and we will play. The 90 minutes will judge the both teams. The confidence is there. You know, we should not look at the past record. Let's look at the present. There's no more a small country in football. Today, you should be confident of yourself that you have Bafana, you feel you can walk over us. But trust me, I want to tell you tomorrow, 90 minutes will judge us. So we are here to play, and we will play. Nothing will fear us. Tactically, technically, we are prepared to.
Without further ado, Coach Hugo.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, about the team. So, as you know, we have to replace Nanjabula Blom by Michael Tim. For the moment, there are still 3 players who are not arrived because of the game they played yesterday. So they travel today. They will be tomorrow with the group. I'm talking about Mayambela, Longwane, and Sitole. So tomorrow morning they arrive and they will join the group. I will also have special attention for the Sundowns players. They came back yesterday from the trip to Sudan, and I could welcome them today before breakfast. I was very happy with that. That shows that they like to come to the national team, and it's a very professional attitude. I think then if you have a group where there are some players who don't like to be there, or some players we don't like or players don't like, so we don't have that. It's a very close group, so it's very important to play those 2 games and to win it. If we want to be sure of qualifying, we have to win 2 times. I don't think that you can take the risk and say, okay, 4 on 6 is also good. Probably it will be enough, but you never know. What I know now, and it has to be confirmed, that we play against Morocco in June and that Liberia is playing in September against Morocco. So you see the situation. So they will know our result already before they play the last game. And in Africa, everything can happen.
I mean, if you could just share with us the game that was a few minutes ago.
Sorry, my voice is gone. It was a pleasure being in South Africa today. It was a tough game, very good game. South Africa had a very good side, and they play good football. But the football game is just about the 90 minutes. Yesterday I said it, it's 90 minutes with Joshua. So we are here to compete, and we competed. And we have an advantage now at home, trust me. We are playing 12 against 11 in our home. We have respected with us, but he's respected us. So South Africa, I wish every one of us good luck, but we're going to play them. What make me more prepared? The answer you saw it today. A team from 2-0 down. 2-0 down. So that answers your question and makes us more prepared. I want to discuss nothing. I think we're more prepared. Trust me.
Right, on that note, it wraps up the press conference for Liberia. Coach Ansu Keita, thank you.
I will not give much comment on this game. I will not answer your questions. There is too much disappointment, too much frustrations, too much anger in my body, that if I should say now what I think, that would not be nice. I'm always been ready in the past, to answer your questions, even difficult questions. But I hope that you understand that today it's for me very difficult to do that. So again, sorry for that, but I hope when you saw the game and when you saw what happened on the pitch today, that you can understand my reaction today also. Thank you very much.